What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another unboxing and review. And today we're going to be taking a look at a pair of Zoom AlphaFly Next Percents. If you're interested in this pair of shoes, it might have something to do with Eliud Kipchoge running a sub 2-hour marathon. Back in 2019, Eliud Kipchoge did what many critics said was impossible by breaking the 2-hour barrier, running a marathon in 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 40 seconds. He did this wearing a secret prototype shoe, which we now know as this, the Air Zoom AlphaFly Next Percent. Finally available to the public, these have been hard to find and selling out, so I'm excited to bring you a closer look. And for more unboxing and reviews, please subscribe to the channel. Starting with the packaging, Nike sportswear box in black. Taking a look at the size tag, I got my true size in Nike, which is an 8.5, and I like the fit. I'd say these are true to size even for wide footers, but this is a one-piece upper, so getting my foot into the shoe was a bit of a struggle. However, once you're secured in, the upper made of what Nike is calling Atom Knit does have some stretch, so you should be good. Retail was $275, which is a lot for any shoe, but this pair is no ordinary trainer. You're getting a pair of shoes developed with and for top-class athletes, and the record breaking that ties into that just makes this pair a little bit more special. Now let's take a look at what you get inside. A little bit of a goodie for your $275, a drawstring bag with a Nike check logo, couple icons here, Nike Starburst logo, what looks to me like a racing track, and some racing checkers. On the flip side, you get that stopwatch logo, and on the top, another little detail. It says measured in the lab, verified with medals and records. Records alluding to the breaking of the 2-hour marathon. And onto the paper, a similar look as the translucent bag here. You get Nike checks as well as that stopwatch kind of look. But now let's take a look at the shoes. First impressions, really digging the colors here. Very vivid green, extremely lightweight when considering how much cushioning you're getting underfoot. Let's get both pairs out. So let's take a closer look now at the shoes, starting with the outsole, which is really only comprised of these 3 pieces of rubber. So you get this large pad on the forefoot and these 2 stripes along the heel. I imagine this is done with weight saving in mind, but it also gives the shoe a really cool look. In my opinion, I'm getting some snake vibes just from the looks of these. Then to what I would call the most interesting part of the shoe, which is the midsole. Now there's a lot going on here, so let's start with the carbon fiber plate and these dual zoom airbags in the foot. So you get these massive zoom airbags in the forefoot, makes for an extremely bouncy ride. At first I was a little bit worried at how high up your foot is from the ground. I was thinking that this would look a little unstable, but the fly plate does a good job in mitigating any of that instability. It's a pretty large plate that starts about here and ends in the midfoot, and that's necessary for dispersing that impact on forefoot strikes into the foam as well as the zoom airbags. Let's take a closer look here. So it says Air Zoom on the bag itself, and you see those little tinsel fibers on the inside. On the medial side, you get a Nike check instead, but the same zoom airbag in there. And you can just see how cushiony and responsive this zoom airbag is in there. Really cool that they made it exposed so you can really see the tech. One last thing about this fly plate here, Nike is claiming to have created different thicknesses for each size shoe, which is great in that it saves weight and it also makes for a better individual fit. In my opinion, what makes Zoom X so special is that it's plush yet responsive. It almost feels like it's only soft when you're running or exerting downward force onto it, if that makes sense. The design is also a really cool one. In my opinion, the shoes themselves just look fast. On the top half of the midsole here, you get some iridescent paint that also has a bit of what looks like a glitter effect to it. You get that on both sides Another really cool look. Now, as great and cushioned as this shoe is, all that extra weight from the Zoom X foam was actually a cause for concern to Nike. So as a weight cutting measure, Nike looked to the upper, which brings us to this, the Atom Knit. Basically what has been done here is Nike's taken traditional fly knit fabric and stretched it out and steamed it in high wear areas, namely the toes here as well as the sides. Stretching out these fibers has a couple of other benefits besides weight saving, like breathability. You can really see how loose the fiber is here on the sides, as well as water resistance. You also get what Nike's calling a more contoured fit. Overall, a really interesting pair of shoes with some history already attached to it. Whether you're looking to get a pair for racing or for training, I think you'll be pleased with how cushioned and fast these make you feel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.